Hey guys, it's been a crazy, crazy day, morning. Not the best morning for me, but the show has to go on. We will talk about it live tomorrow. Tamika has made some explosive allegations about Rocki, Latasha's husband, and Mia and Jacqueline are friends again. Whole interview from Carlos King. Like the videos, my intro plays, and we're gonna get right into it.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense, boo.
Bivens. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Sun in the sky.
Okay, guys. So for starters, let's start with Tamika because the stuff that she had to say absolutely blew my mind. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a rough night for me. I'm going to share it all with you guys behind the scenes. It's going to be crazy. You won't want to miss that. I think I'll go live specifically about this tomorrow night at 7 p.m. You will not want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of behind the scenes stuff that has gone on in the last 24 hours that I'm not prepared to talk about now. But let's get into Tamika because my heart is going out to her. I don't know if it's because of my personal stuff, but I believe everything this woman is saying. You guys, she has a YouTube channel. Definitely. After this video, go follow her. Send her support and love. She is really going through it in real life with her family. She admits in this video that her sister has changed her number and her only hope for getting it is if the mom were to at some point give it to her. And that's not the most explosive part of this video. So we're going to review a couple parts. But remember, go and check her out. Let her know Mim sent you. Send her some love because she is really going through it as well. So let's start. The name of her channel is The Real Tamika Scott. Show this lady some love. Let's get into my review.
I just hate the place my sister and I are in. We should not be here. I don't have her number. She changed her number. So I don't know. I don't know if she'll ever want to sit down like we should have done before we started filming. I don't know. I'm just praying that it's fixable. I don't know. I know I look tired, y'all. I just literally came home. It's late. I got some good things that's going on that I could.
It gets worse. That's not what she's, you change your number, but that's not what you're representing. She is the injured party. I told you guys, Nene went crazy for less. She went crazy at the thought of somebody loaning her husband $10,000. Not that you stole 30. People are acting like, not people, her family is acting like she is at fault, and she is not at fault in this situation. Let me put my banner up because these allegations that we're about to go into are explosive.
And standing outside. I know I was doing a lot of screaming and yelling. I really feel in my heart that I didn't disrespect my mom. I was just in a place of hurt. And when you hurt and it comes out hard. It comes out loud. I was hurt and it didn't feel good. So I just had to go. I had to drive.
That's exactly what I said in my review. Anytime that you are a daughter or a son and you haven't felt the love and support that you need from a parent and you see it in somebody else, you are probably going to act out. On top of that, you're having that scene, you're having to expose very personal things that you never even told your husband. Like this $30,000 stuff, she never told her husband. So now it's on television. Now you have your mom basically saying, give your sister the money with absolute no concern for if you needed your own money for your own children and your own family. Like, I don't know. My heart goes out to this lady. So you have the TV cameras, but on top of all that, you have your mother basically dressing you down in front of your child. So if she got loud, I understand why. It would only make sense. She's like fighting for her life in that moment on television for her family in front of her child. Like, I believe everything Tamika says.
Ride off, and I brought Ocean, my oldest daughter. I brought her because I felt like once my sister and my mom saw her, they'll be like, "Oh, this is family," and y'all come on, let's make up. Because I knew certain things were in my heart. I felt like certain things.
And that did not happen. But let's get into the explosive part. You guys, her whole video is so heart-wrenching, but so real. Definitely show her some support. And again, let her know Mim sent you. I'm going to reach out because I've seen some things in her videos that I think she could optimize her videos. So I'm going to email her this morning.
It was a confrontation where on R&B Divas, he got into it with Nikki Gilbert's husband. And I was told, allegedly, I took that for candy.
Now, this part, I'm going to have to tell you. Allegedly, there was a pow that was pulled out. Like, those are words you can't say on YouTube. So I'm gonna definitely let her know. Pow was pulled out, and that's when R&B Divas was done, because Nikki Gilbert felt as if her life and her husband's life was more important than a TV show. Tamika has said this. Definitely check out her video to get the rest. That is, we had heard this, but this is the first time that I'm hearing somebody who is close to the situation say this. She also says that he is a bully, and she goes on specifically to talk about this moment. That I did a whole panel about last night, where she felt as though her sister was completely being manipulated. Check out that video. It was very interesting. When I do open panels, you guys are all welcome to come up and give all of your opinions on all the topics that we cover. But let's move on, because Jacqueline did an interview with Carlos King. So if you're not following Carlos, he is heating up YouTube. He is definitely a force to be reckoned with. He gets a lot of interviews. Definitely check out his channel. Let him know Mim sent you. But he interviewed Jacqueline. Now, let's be shady, y'all. Let's start off with the shade. Full disclosure, I have like spoken to Jacqueline, and I feel like Jacqueline was trying to give this man my my mantra. I was like, Jacqueline, ma'am. So let's see. Let's move him out.
You bring a lot of intellect, which we need. But I love how passionate you are about just everything Housewives and the network, and just it's refreshing. And your presence is much needed. It is. Your presence about very, you can be shady and messy, but you're also very fair. You're very fair.
Now, Jacqueline, I'm shady but fair. Carlos is the king, but I'm shady but fair. Don't be giving that man don't be giving that man my mantras. I was like, Jacqueline, okay, not too much. But she goes on to talk about the allegations that Mia had made about her and married men. Let's find that.
Is dating a married man, because sometimes these men just lie, claim they're single. So I want you to have the floor to state your own honesty. When it comes to that, were you knowingly dating a married man, or was it unknowingly? And that's why
Carlos is going to get to the juice.
Hurt you that Mia revealed that to a group of girls who at the time you didn't know that well.
Well, I really don't want to dive into this because I said my piece, Carlos, on there. I'm not dating a married man. I'm not. I'm actually dating a man who's single.
No, that I did not know.
He's not married. And has there been times that I may have dated a married man I didn't know he was married? Maybe.
That would probably be one that you take to the grave.
Maybe that happened, but again, that's not something that your best friend should be sharing with people, and I felt like that accusation was very strong, and it was very demeaning at the time. and it wasn't something for her to share.
No, I respect that, and I agree with you.
I agree too. Just don't. Ooh, if I would probably, I don't know. That would be one to take to the grave. I don't know about that one.
I agree with you. I think when you guys are real friends, there should be certain things that real friends don't reveal. And I worked on plenty of shows my whole life, and there are just certain things that two friends are like, we're not going to hit below this belt. And I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but seeing your reaction, I did.
Remember, guys, for the whole interview, follow Carlos King's YouTube channel. He has a lot of great interviews. And again, let him know Mim sent you.
So like you thought that was below the belt, and that was just a messed up situation, right?
Yeah, and she has since said that she's sorry for that, and that she really wished she did not say that. We talked on the phone a week ago. I talked to Gordon. We've had a conversation. No, the world doesn't know this, so we talked. And she says she's sorry and she really wants to heal.
So my takeaway from this is, if she's going to get back on the show, then it'll probably be back as Mia's friends and they will be a united front. I'm really curious to know what you guys have to say after you watch the video. Because in my comment section, I had made a comment like I could see a world where they are friends again. Friends sometimes do grimy things to each other. It should not happen, but it does. And I got a lot of flack and a lot of heat, and they said that Jacqueline should never go back to being friends with Mia. There's too much toxicity. So I'm really curious. I haven't gone through Carlos's comment section, but I'm curious to see how many people, now knowing that they are probably on the road to recovery, are okay with it. Guys, like I said, it was a extremely rough night for me. I'm going to go live no matter what tomorrow at 7 p.m. Maybe I'll have some of my friends with me because that's going to be a pretty hard video. But I'm going to give you like some full disclosure, some behind the scenes stuff in like my personal life, and some behind the scenes stuff with like YouTube and what I have like really, really been going through. So definitely you'll want to catch that one live. I'm probably going to need just a little bit of, of y'all's loving. So yeah, I'm going to go really deep tomorrow and share some like really personal stuff. So like the video, please definitely go support Tamika Scott and Carlos King, both killing it on YouTube. I will see you guys later. Let's play my outro just to make it no, I'm not gonna play the outro. Bye, y'all.